Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing well at this time, and I also hope that through this tarot reading you will find the answers from the universe that you have been seeking. I am here, ready and prepared for this reading. This is a general reading. If there is a message that does not resonate with you, let it flow. Today we're also going to reveal those blessings that are coming into your life, so as we connect with your energy, let's begin. You have the Knight of Pentacles, you also have the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and you also have the Empress. Your reading is telling you to stay still, to remain absolutely calm and centered, because a surprise, a huge surprise, a colossal surprise is coming directly into your life. I see here that you will be left speechless once you receive this great reward from the universe, or once you receive this phone call that's coming your way in less than 7 days. I feel that the next 7 days will be very important, because you're going to receive phone calls, text messages, and also signs from the universe that you will pick up through your intuition. With the Lover's card, I feel that your person is coming into your life. If you've been distant or separated from your special person, someone is looking for you right now, and you are going to receive a gift. It could be a job offer, but I also feel that someone very special is buying something meaningful for you at this moment. It's very likely that they will approach your life as someone who truly wants to make things right with you this time. With this Queen of Swords, someone is searching for you, someone wants to talk to you, someone wants to bring clarity, and as a result, we have the Empress, which always speaks of the energy of love. So your reading is telling me that all roads lead to love. Let's clarify what this reading is about, because I feel so much passion, I feel tenderness, and in some cases, I'm also sensing. Sagittarius, I'm sensing a reconciliation, so let's ask the cards what's coming into your life. You also have the Sun and the Five of Pentacles. You're going to become the center of attention, and I feel you will be filled with energy, filled with answers. Right now, you are capturing the attention of certain people who want to reach out to you, because these people feel lost, they don't know what to do. They are going through spiritual challenges, financial issues, and general confusion, and I sense that in this moment, you have all the answers. You will be helping some of these people who truly need your guidance. The Sun always speaks of solidarity, and how sometimes, there are people who have less than you, and you can help them, not necessarily financially, but in every sense of the word. You also have Major Arcana number 15. Someone is coming into your life to ask for help. This person is currently paying a heavy karmic debt, because they got involved in something very complicated. I feel that you know exactly who this person is, this person has a name and a face. This is someone who broke your heart, and now they are coming back into your life, trying to make amends. But what I'm sensing is that you will be able to reject this person emotionally. They may have rejected you romantically in the past, but now you might accept them only as a friend, as someone you can help, while your heart is no longer directly connected to theirs. You also have the Ace of Wands, which brings a completely revolutionary new beginning. You're going to start something new, and begin to materialize a number of plans. This card is very important, because it tells me that you're moving from thoughts and feelings into real action. Maybe you've been planning a project or a trip, and now the moment has come to act, to buy the tickets, to plan your itinerary, to invite those who will join you. I sense a great deal of action after a period of stillness and long preparation, followed by powerful manifestation. I also feel that you're going to dare to do something bold, though I don't know exactly what it is. There are very daring people in the collective Sagittarius energy, and maybe you are one of them. This card speaks of risk, of adrenaline, and in some cases, I sense people so fearless that they are not afraid of the consequences. This can be a good thing, because it means stepping out of your comfort zone, but it also asks you not to take reckless risks, especially with offers or decisions that could hurt you. You also have the Temperance card, bringing peace, a great blessing from the universe. A major blessing is coming for your family, possibly in the form of money, something that will allow you to feel more at ease, to pay off a debt, or to move to a new place because perhaps your current home no longer satisfies you, or you have very problematic or gossiping neighbors. The Temperance card always speaks of seeking a place, a person, or an energy that brings you peace and deep tranquility. This card is also a card of alchemy, a card of transformation, of stepping out of your comfort zone. This is Sagittarius energy. And even though this card may seem peaceful on the surface, Sagittarius is always connected to change, to movement, to stepping beyond what is familiar, and also to the expansion of consciousness. Sagittarius, well, let's continue with your energy. You have the Page of Wands, and there is so much Sagittarius energy here. I don't know if you're currently dating a Sagittarius, or if you're about to meet one, or maybe right now you're simply filled with fire energy. You feel curious, maybe you've recently seen a travel destination and now you want to plan absolutely everything to go explore new places, to discover, to experience. There's an uncontrollable energy of expansion coming into your life, an unstoppable expansion toward abundance. It tells me that you're going to meet a travel companion, especially if you've been planning a trip soon. You also have the Eight of Swords, which brings up conflict or confusion, and we need to clarify this, because I feel the final chapter hasn't been written yet. Your reading tells me that the story isn't over. Let's look deeper into this, because you also have the Ten of Swords, and I feel someone may have hurt your heart very deeply. Referring to these three cards, the Page of Wands can represent someone who is a total player, someone who has no intention of settling down and may be dating multiple people at once, or perhaps you were dealing with someone extremely, excessively promiscuous. Someone who has different branches, as I like to say, and this card being the card of travel, maybe you discovered that your special person had another connection in another city or even another country. I feel you're healing, I feel you're leaving behind many lies that this person had been telling you. The problem with these cards is that yes, it really hurts when someone lies to you, but it hurts even more when someone gains your trust and then betrays it. I truly feel that someone's mask has fallen off, someone's game has collapsed, and even though that may be painful for you right now, it brings you a great deal of power. That's what your reading says, that after a breakup comes great power, after disappointment comes empowerment. Let's look further, because you also have the Ace of Cups, and maybe right now you don't want to go out with anyone new. Maybe you're healing, maybe you're taking your time, maybe you're giving yourself space. If that's what you prefer, the universe is blessing you. Maybe you want to be completely alone. The Page of Wands says you want to travel the world, maybe go somewhere alone, maybe you're seeking silence. But now with the Ace of Cups, we're talking about a new opportunity, a rebirth in love, a renewal of your heart. If you truly want to be accompanied in this new chapter, the universe is going to send you someone completely new. And when we talk about the Ace of Cups, it can be any zodiac sign, but especially Cancer or Scorpio. Let's clarify, because I do feel love is coming into your life in a way you've never experienced before. Yes, maybe you've definitely suffered in the past, but you've already learned the lesson. What's important now is not to stay trapped in that trauma or in that pain from your past, because this represents a second chance. Let's keep looking, because I feel this reading is all about starting over, beginning again. Your reading is telling you that sometimes, the only option is to begin from zero, with a fresh start, with new energies, and the universe is going to give you that opportunity. You have the Five of Cups, and no matter what you're feeling right now, someone else is feeling completely heartbroken. Maybe this person hasn't reached out or spoken to you, but I'm sensing deep sadness, deep pain, and a profound sense of loss. Someone right now doesn't know where to find you, they're looking for you, they're trying to find you in someone else, but it's impossible. You left a mark in this person's heart that is 100% irreplaceable. That's what your reading says, your energy is 100% irreplaceable, and the mark you left on this person will last for the rest of their life. Pisces is going to remember you forever. So will someone with Cancer energy. And here we also see the presence of Libra. Sagittarius, well, let's continue with your energy. You have the Hermit card, which speaks of new beginnings. You're searching for your light, and a period is coming in your life where you'll need to make plans, short-term plans, medium-term plans, and also long-term plans. I feel like you were losing control of your life, like you were heading down the wrong path. I feel that someone led you in the wrong direction, and your light was starting to fade. There was a distancing, a separation from someone, from a place, from a memory, or from an energy. But the Hermit always speaks of hope. I feel that it's been hard for you, that you're someone who has endured many difficult things in life. But the important thing is that you are not someone who gives up on hope. The Hermit reminds you to hold on to what truly matters to you, and from there, rebuild your life. But all of this, the only way to recover it, the only way to reclaim your happiness is by planning your future. You can't leave everything to chance. Of course, you can ask the universe to bless you and show you the way, but this is Virgo energy, which means personal responsibility. It's the energy of recognizing the mistakes you've made, learning from them, and starting to plan your own happiness and work to achieve it. You also have the King of Wands. Let's clarify, because I see you feeling empowered. I see a proposal coming that gives you strength, a message or a phone call that empowers you. The advice in your reading is exactly this: surround yourself with people who make you feel stronger, not weaker. You also have the Two of Pentacles, so maybe right now you're juggling too much. I feel like your life is a bit disorganized, and you need to bring it into order. It's interesting because the Two of Pentacles represents disorder, like walking into a house and finding everything out of place. You can't find your keys, you can't find what you're looking for, that's the energy. You're scattered. And the Hermit, being Virgo energy, is all about cleanliness, order, and structure. I feel like what's coming into your life is a period of deep empowerment, but that power will be built on the elements I just mentioned: cleanliness, order, and mental clarity. That includes organizing your thoughts and your goals, but also, since we're talking about pentacles, which is physical, material energy, it's very important that you keep your surroundings in perfect condition. Your room, your workspace, your kitchen, absolutely everything must be spotless. You can't expect a change in the outside world if your inner world is disorganized. So, in that sense, it begins within. First, organize yourself, then your home, your room, your car, and only then begin to aim for bigger things. You also have the Seven of Wands. There is an enemy here, someone who wants to see you fall. There are people who look at you and think everything you have has come easily. They see your cheerful attitude at work, your confidence, and they assume your path was effortless. But all your cards are telling me that you are someone who has worked very hard for what you've achieved. This is the card of envy. There are people who want to see you fall simply because they envy you. Maybe you've been named, or will soon be named, for a much higher position than these people have, and they start asking why you were chosen. The answer is because you are smart and well prepared. So your reading tells me not to be surprised if, on your path to success, envious people or secret enemies appear. In fact, it's a very specific message, but I feel that envy or hate is going to be a sign that you are on the right track, that you're gaining a strong reputation, that you're achieving recognition. Let's clarify this energy, because you also have the Five of Swords. Just as I was saying, there are people who maybe see you as too honest, as someone who always tries to do the right thing, not only for yourself but also for others. That's Virgo energy. Sometimes you feel alone because you're the only one doing things right, the only one making an effort. And you notice that others aren't willing to offer the same level of commitment that you do. The Five of Swords can represent people who want to take shortcuts, who don't want to put in the effort but still want to receive the rewards, and when those rewards don't come, these are the same people who try to steal what others have worked for. So be very careful with people who want to take your ideas, or people who are only around you to benefit from you. I see the energy of an opportunist here. I don't know if it's someone you're currently getting to know, someone from work, or maybe a so-called friend. But there are people here who envy your light. Sagittarius, well, let's continue with your reading. You have the Six of Cups, which speaks of a reunion with the past. This could be a reconnection with your inner child, or perhaps a friend is going to show up soon. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. You also have the World, and I feel that right now, your success is guaranteed, but you need support or perhaps guidance from someone. I don't know if you're going to call a family member, but this person is going to give you important advice. This reading tells me that your path will be illuminated, that your success, once again, is assured, but please, you need to speak with someone important to you, especially if they are family, especially if they are a Cancer or a Pisces, or if their name contains the letter M or the letter K. You also have the Three of Pentacles. An excellent opportunity is coming into your life. I feel that you are someone well prepared, and here comes success related to something you've been working on for a long time. We're talking about education, about the time you spent on a degree or formal training, or the wealth of experience you've built in a specific field. Suddenly, you reach a point of mastery. Maybe you've been looking for a job for a long time, and it's been difficult because your skills are very specific, but now you will finally reach the end of that search and find exactly what you've been looking for. You also have the Chariot. You're going to shine. You're going to become a star that lights up the entire universe. Then you have the Four of Cups, which always brings this energy of something arriving, but maybe it doesn't feel right, or it comes at the wrong time, or it makes you ask, why now? Why did this person wait so long to make a move? The message is clear. I feel someone will come toward you, but by then, you're already busy, already unavailable, no longer in the same emotional space where you were once waiting for this person. So I feel someone is going to write to you, but maybe you'll leave them on read, or maybe the universe will deliberately divert their message into your spam or junk folder, because it's not meant for you anymore. Maybe the message arrives, but you simply won't have time to deal with requests that now feel expired or out of place. So this is your tarot energy for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, for helping uncover all these messages from the cards. And as always, if you enjoy these readings, feel free to click the like button, and you can also subscribe to this channel. We're now closing your video. I hope you have a wonderful day full of success, full of blessings, and we'll surely meet again in your next reading.